Hello to everyone that follows this channel. For Nurse Juan, hello. And first I want to say my apologies. Shame on me. It's been such a long time since I posted a new video. I think my last video was 3 months ago at the end of my, at the start of my accelerated nursing program, which ended in, well, the first semester ended in August. I'm in my second semester now. I started in September. It's now end of November, so unfortunately I haven't had time to post anything. But I need to do better. I guess if I need to be, if I'm going to be a blogger, I need to be able to be more consistent with these videos to keep you informed. So today's topic, what I'm going to talk about is, and I'm also going to see, give you some tips in regards to what I learned in my experience in the nursing program, accelerated nursing program, which is 14 months. As I indicated, I'm about to finish my second semester. I got 2 more to go. So spring semester and finishing up in August. Luckily, God willing, everything goes well. So one of the topic for today is how to stand out while in nursing school. This will, standing out or improving your resume may help you improve your chances of getting at that role that you want to obtain after nursing school, whatever specialty it may be. Working with peds, elderly population, ICU, just something to help you stand out compared to the rest of other applicants as well. How this will benefit, I don't know yet, but I am applying some of these tips to myself. That way, when it comes time for me to start applying to hospitals, which is where I want to work, my intention is to work in the ICU as well. So I'm hoping that whatever these tips that I'm presenting to you will also help me during my process. One of the things before focusing on any additional tips on how to stand out, make sure that you first focus on your schooling, on your classes. So maintain a competitive GPA. If nursing school is challenging, so if you're tackling or if you're trying to add additional things to make it even more difficult, you're just setting yourself up for challenge, more difficulty. So make sure you first focus on your schooling first and foremost. So make sure you're staying on top of your studying, doing well in your exams. What else? And yeah, just make sure your school comes first before you do anything extra. So one of the things that I would recommend, and my apologies, I looked down, I'm just looking at my notes here. One of the recommendations that I would make is definitely getting to know your professors, your clinical lab instructors. So engage with them during lectures, ask questions, or after class, ask questions. Get to know them, let them get to know you. One of the benefits for that is for later applications, if you want to apply for any scholarships, if you need any referrals, letters of recommendation. If they know you a little bit better, that would be a great source that could be to your benefit later on. Also, let me see, another important tip is maybe getting involved outside of the classroom. I know when I started my accelerated program, I was connected with a peer mentor who took a bunch of there were different peer mentors, but in my particular peer mentor, she was assigned to, I believe it was 8 to 10 of us new students, and she was there as a guide to kind of help us introduce ourselves into this first semester, what to expect, how our classes, any helpful resources that we should be aware of. So if your school has any of those type of roles and you feel comfortable, you feel comfortable with where you are presently with your academics, and you feel you can tackle this on, maybe sign up to be a peer mentor to others. This will help show good leadership capabilities on your end, and help. If you don't have any leadership skills as well, this will help build those skills. So don't be afraid of trying this or trying something new. If you don't feel you have the skills to do so, sometimes it's just good to just jump in and do it. If your school has student government, my school, we have what they call a second degree Senate. So I decided to join that as well, just to kind of serve as a representative to kind of help communicate between my cohort and the Senate. That way, if there's any information that we need to escalate to the deans, professors, we're able to do that. So if you have, again, to recap, if you have a peer mentorship opportunity, do that. If you have student government, do that. Also, if you have any volunteer opportunities, I know during my school this semester, there was opportunities via email that I would receive from our adult health class. So there's opportunities to volunteer at a what we call outpatient clinic or with a geriatric population nursing home. So if you have the time, definitely add some volunteering in your resume. That will definitely be helpful to you as well. Also gaining experience. Make sure you utilize the breaks in between your semesters. So this coming semester, I'm about to finish my second semester. That you got your winter vacation. So during that winter vacation, I'm going to be part of a certificate program that my school provides. It's for out-of-hospital experience. Even though I don't plan on working out of a hospital, I plan to work in a hospital. It's still good to participate in this skill or in this experience. Just first to, you'll be able to shadow an individual, a nurse for a day at a certain specific clinics that they have. Second, there's classroom experience as well. So there's going to be a classroom day just learning about EKGs, another day just learning about wound care, and at the end, you'll be able to get a certificate out of this as well. So if your school provides that, definitely take advantage if you can. I know after a busy semester, you may just want to relax, spend time with the family. That's not bad. That's not bad either. So definitely, whatever you feel will be beneficial to you, and whatever is going to help you in regards to improving your experience, overall experience with your program. The other recommendation, and I highly recommend this. I became aware of a organization. Actually, before I mention that, the one I want to mention, join National Student Nursing Organization. I think I'm part of the National Student Nursing Association. That way you can be aware of, even though you're a student only for a brief period, it's just good to know what's currently out there. Maybe you can get some help with the NCLEX or just be aware of what's happening presently as a student. So I haven't delved into too much into that organization yet, but I do have a membership. So I'm going to be diving into the benefits that I can obtain as a student. The one that I want to get to is SONSIEL. I'll put it down here in the caption. So SONSIEL. It stands for Society of Nurses. Let me see. Society of Nurses. I didn't write it here, but it's Society of Nursing Scientists, Innovators, Entrepreneurs, and Leaders. So I'll put it down here clearly. Society of Nurses. I probably have to edit that a little bit, I would say. But yeah, like I said, I'll put it down here. It's a great organization. They have a great event 2 times a year. I was able to luckily participate in November's what they call hackathon. So these hackathons, you can participate as a student and continue to do so even after you become an RN and into your professional career. So these hackathons, it's where healthcare professionals, nurses, anyone, nurses, students, doctors, anyone in the health profession comes together in these events to try to solve a healthcare related problem. In November's hackathon, I think the main topic that we discussed was the nursing shortage and possible solutions as to coming about resolving that. So the participants that registered were broken up. You choose the main topic that you want to go into. The topic that we went to specifically, or I went to specifically, was that of building resiliency among new nurses. So just resiliency, just based on after you graduate nursing, from what I understand, from what I hear from people ahead of me, is that first year is going to be very, very tough, very challenging, tougher than the nursing school, and also from what I see from other YouTubers, post about their experiences. So it's going to be a challenging first year. So my group, our approach was to develop an app to be able to help students in this process in their first year, and we were able to put an idea together, pitch it, and what we're doing also is that our efforts that don't stop after the hackathon is done. And this hackathon is weekend long, starts Friday, goes into Saturday all day, goes into Sunday half day. There may be another one in the spring, so keep on the lookout. I'll post their website here below as well. So after the hackathon is done, your efforts with your team continue. So right now, I had my first meeting with my team in the hackathon just recently to discuss our next steps as to what we want to do with our vision, or with this idea that we had, to see if we can make it come into life, into fruition. So that's pretty cool. I never developed an app, so this would be something pretty cool that if we are able to bring it into fruition. It'll be definitely a great learning experience, and definitely very cool. And one of the cool one of the benefits that I'm glad I participated in this program was that there were if you attended the hackathon all 3 days in its entirety, you were able to apply for a small scholarship that was a part of sorry about that. Looks like my phone is I'm getting full in memory, so I had to delete a few things there. So yeah, just to recap, one of the benefits was at the end I was able to obtain a small scholarship that will help me in participating during January at SONSIEL's in connection with Drexel University's nursing, entrepreneur, and leadership certificate. So that's definitely a plus. That I'll be able to add also to my resume. So definitely, I hope these tips will help you out in standing out or adding a few things to your resume. That way you're ready once you're beginning to apply for your positions or job positions. So remember, first of all, stay focused on your studies. School comes first, and hope this helps. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see if I can be a little bit more consistent with the videos here. So thank you very much for staying tuned, and I'll talk to you soon, and happy holidays as well. Take care.